Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Hotspot with Loveth and Favor, your ultimate destination for the juiciest gossip, exclusive movie insights, and the latest celebrity updates. Subscribe now. Loveth here guys. On this episode, I will be reviewing the movie Turning Tides. Guys, as many of you know, Turning Tides, the movie featuring MAURICE Sam and SONIA UCHE, has been highly anticipated. And it is finally out. Now, I have had so many of you telling me that you cannot wait for the release of this movie. And now, guys, your wait is over. Now, the big question is this movie worth the wait? You will find out as I dive into the review. Turning Tides dives into the narrative of a formerly joyous family whose harmony is disrupted by a combination of impatience, a deficiency in self-will, ingratitude, and the intrusion of jealousy from external forces. At the heart of the tale are Tana, portrayed by SONIA UCHE, and Oscar, brought to life by MAURICE Sam, who once reveled in their shared prosperity and bliss of raising their beloved daughter. The idyllic existence takes a drastic turn when Oscar suffers a life-changing accident, rendering him paralyzed. Tana is confronted with the daunting task of shouldering the responsibilities that were once shared with her husband while navigating her own emotional turmoil. Meanwhile, Oscar undergoes a profound internal struggle, grappling with feelings of inadequacy and the loss of his former capabilities. Unknown to Tana, her closest confidants, Janet and Kiki, harbored a venomous envy towards her flourishing life, fueled by her prosperous marriage to the charming and affluent Oscar. Oblivious to their hidden agendas, Tana unwittingly became entangled in their deceitful schemes designed to sow seeds of discord and dismantle her once blissful union. Before the tragic accident befell Oscar, Janet and Kiki had been secretly plotting to destroy Tana's marital harmony, cunningly exploiting her vulnerabilities and manipulating her emotions to incite turmoil within her household. As Tana navigated the intricacies of her daily life, blissfully unaware of the treacherous intentions lurking behind what she thought was a genuine friendship, Janet and Kiki cunningly orchestrated a web of deceit, strategically preying on her insecurities and fears. With meticulous precision, they orchestrated a series of subtle provocations and calculated manipulations, subtly planting seeds of doubt and discord within Tana's mind, all while masquerading as loyal companions. Fueled by their own resentment and covetous desires, Janet and Kiki embarked on a relentless campaign to undermine Tana's marital bliss, exploiting her trust and vulnerability to further their own selfish agenda. Their envy festered like a poison as they sought to sabotage Tana's happiness. The tragedy that befell Oscar, rendering him paralyzed, served as a catalyst for Janet and Kiki to exploit Tana's vulnerability and manipulate her into destroying her marriage. Prior to the accident, Tana had thought of an entrepreneurial venture, persuading her husband Oscar to invest a substantial sum of 100 million naira in her hair business venture. Despite initial hesitations, Oscar eventually relented, demonstrating his unwavering support for his wife's ambitions. However, with the onset of Oscar's debilitating condition, Janet and Kiki seized upon the opportunity to insidiously infiltrate Tana's psyche, cunningly manipulating her emotions and distorting her perceptions to suit their own malicious agenda. Exploiting Tana's newfound financial independence and the absence of her husband's guiding presence, they deceived her into embracing the extravagant lifestyle and fleeting indulgences rather than investing. In a calculated ploy to further exacerbate Tana's vulnerability, Janet and Kiki cunningly instigated doubts within her mind, persuading her to abandon her commitment to caring for her paralyzed husband and instead pursue a path of self-gratification and indulgence. Capitalizing on Tana's lack of self-will and susceptibility to external influence, they urged her to forsake her marital vows and seek solace in the arms of another man, who they deceitfully presented as a more suitable suitor capable of fulfilling her desires and material needs. Tragically, Tana, bereft of her own agency and swayed by the deceptive machinations of her purported friends, succumbed to their insidious influence, embarking on a tumultuous affair with Santos, a man introduced to her by Janet and Kiki. Blinded by her own desires and manipulated by the envious orchestrations of her so-called friends, Tana made the fateful decision to dissolve her marriage to Oscar, forsaking the solemn vows they had once exchanged in favor of fleeting gratification and the illusory promise of happiness. The dissolution of Tana and Oscar's marriage served as a sobering testament to the destructive power of envy and manipulation, laying bare the fragility of human relationships in the face of deceit and betrayal. Through Tana's harrowing journey, Turning Tides illustrates the devastating consequences of succumbing to the siren call of jealousy and the profound toll it exacts on the lives of those ensnared in its treacherous embrace. As the narrative unfolds, viewers are confronted with the stark realities of human frailty and the inexorable allure of temptation, serving as a reminder of the importance of resilience, integrity, and unwavering moral fortitude in navigating life's tumultuous waters. Tana's pursuit of personal gratification with Santos led to a devastating rupture in her family unit, leaving her husband Oscar and their daughter Shine reeling in misery and abandonment. As Tana embarked on a tumultuous journey with Santos, Oscar and Shine found themselves adrift in a sea of despair, grappling with the gaping void left by her absence. However, amidst the darkness of their despair, a ray of hope emerged in the form of Jenny, portrayed by Genevieve Edwin, whose chance encounter with Oscar would irrevocably alter the course of their lives. Jenny's unexpected collision with Oscar, narrowly avoiding striking him with her car as he wheeled himself along the street, served as the catalyst for a serendipitous bond forged in the crucible of adversity. Sensing Oscar's profound grief and desolation, Jenny instinctively reached out to him, offering a helping hand and a compassionate ear to ease his burden. In the ensuing days and weeks, Jenny's steadfast presence became a source of solace and strength for Oscar and Shine, as she selflessly stood by their side, offering unwavering support and unconditional love. As Oscar embarked on the arduous journey of recuperation, Jenny remained a constant beacon of hope and encouragement, tirelessly cheering him on as he painstakingly worked towards regaining his mobility. Her unwavering support and faith in his ability to overcome adversity proved to be a catalyst for his miraculous recovery, instilling him with the courage and determination to defy the odds and emerge triumphant. In the midst of the trials, a deep and profound bond blossomed between Oscar and Jenny, transcending the confines of mere friendship and evolving into love. Propelled by her kindness and compassion, Oscar found himself irresistibly drawn to Jenny, compelled by an unspoken longing to build a future together rooted in love, trust, and unwavering devotion. In a moment of profound clarity and conviction, Oscar made the momentous decision to propose to Jenny, an act imbued with the weight of a newfound hope and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Jenny, touched by his sincerity and moved by the depth of his love, accepted his proposal with an open heart, embracing the opportunity to embark on a new chapter of their lives together. Their union, marked by a poignant blend of resilience and redemption, symbolized a triumph of the human spirit over adversity and a testament to the transformative power of love. As Oscar and Jenny exchanged vows and embarked on their journey as husband and wife, they did so with a renewed sense of purpose and a profound gratitude for the twist of fate that had brought them together. Whereas, amidst the tumult of her tumultuous affair with Santos, Tana found herself ensnared in a web of deceit and betrayal, grappling with the harsh realities of a relationship marked by deception and disillusionment. As tension simmered between them, Santos' true colors were laid bare in a confrontation fraught with resentment and recrimination. In a moment of brutal honesty, he delivered a crushing blow to Tana's fragile psyche, callously dismissing her hopes of a future together and deriding her as unworthy of his affections. For Tana, the revelation struck like a dagger to the heart, shattering the illusion of love and companionship she had so desperately clung to in her quest for fulfillment. As Santos callously revealed his disdain for her perceived shortcomings, Tana was left reeling in disbelief. Confronted with the harsh truth of her own naivety and folly, it was a stark reminder of the depths to which she had fallen in pursuit of fleeting gratification, sacrificing the sanctity of her marriage and the well-being of her family on the altar of selfish desire. However, Tana's anguish was further compounded by the realization that her erstwhile lover was now a fugitive from the law, pursued by the long arm of justice for his involvement in illicit dealings. Faced with the specter of impending doom, Santos delivered a chilling ultimatum to Tana, warning her of the dire consequences that awaited her should she remain entangled in his house, which rent was expired anyways. With no other recourse, Tana was forced to flee for her life, abandoning the trappings of her ill-fated affair and embracing the cold embrace of uncertainty. As Tana sought refuge in the anonymity of obscurity, she was unwittingly thrust back into the clutches of penury, forced to confront the harsh realities of a life devoid of comfort and luxuries she had once taken for granted. It was a sobering reckoning with the consequences of her own actions, as she grappled with the bitter sting of betrayal and the painful realization that her downfall had been orchestrated by those she had once considered friends. For Janet and Kiki, the downfall of Tana was a cause for celebration, a vindication of their nefarious scheme to sow seeds of discord and destruction in Tana's life. With smug satisfaction, they reveled in the chaos they had wrought, gleefully observing as Tana's once gilded existence crumbled beneath the weight of their deceit. It was a twisted triumph of envy and malice, a testament to the corrosive power of jealousy and the depths to which some would sink in their quest for validation and vindication. As Tana languished in the shadows of her former life, haunted by the ghost of her past and the specter of an uncertain future, she was left to ponder the true cost of her pursuit of happiness. In the cold light of day, she was forced to confront the painful truth that true fulfillment could not be found in the fleeting embrace of passion or the hollow promises of material wealth, but in the enduring bonds of love, loyalty, and integrity that had once defined her marriage. Through the prism of Tana's harrowing journey, Turning Tides offers a sobering meditation on the perils of succumbing to the call of temptation and the destructive consequences of betraying the trust of those we hold dear. It is a cautionary tale of the dangers of allowing envy and resentment to poison our hearts and minds, leading us down a path of self-destruction and despair. Amidst the tangled web of deceit and betrayal, Janet and Kiki's friendship was revealed to be fraught with its own hidden betrayals and secrets. In a stunning revelation, Kiki stumbled upon the shocking truth that Janet had betrayed her trust by engaging in a clandestine affair with her partner, a devastating betrayal that shattered the fragile bonds of their friendship. Meanwhile, the intricate tapestry of relationships continued to unravel with the unexpected revelation that Tana was, in fact, Jenny's cousin. A revelation that would have profound implications for all involved, as Jenny extended an invitation for her cousin, whom she referred to as Emma, to stay with her and her husband, Oscar. Tensions mounted as the specter of the past threatened to resurface. When Emma arrived, the facade of familial warmth quickly gave way to a chilling confrontation as Oscar came face to face with the woman who had once been his wife, Tana. In a moment fraught with tension and anguish, old wounds were reopened as Jenny discovered the true identity of her cousin and the painful history she shared with Oscar. As the truth came to light, Tana's web of lies began to unravel, revealing a tangled web of deception and self-delusion. Confronted with the harsh reality of her past actions, Tana found herself grappling with the weight of her own guilt and remorse, struggling to reconcile the woman she had become with the choices she had made. Tana sought redemption and forgiveness, laying bare the depths of her regrets and pleading to at least be present in her daughter's life. Despite his initial reluctance, Oscar's heart was softened by Jenny's unwavering belief in the power of forgiveness, ultimately leading him to grant his ex-wife her request of reuniting with her daughter, which was how the film ended. So guys, that's the story of the movie Turning Tides. Now let's go over to criticisms. Now in a while, I haven't been critiquing movies. However, this movie Turning Tides has undoubtedly sparkled some critical reflections with several aspects drawing attention for scrutiny. Now among the foremost critics is the poor camera quality, which detracted from the overall viewing experience. Now guys, despite the presence of talented actors like MAURICE and SONIA UCHE, the subpar picture quality served as a distracting element that hindered full immersion into the narrative. As such, there is pressing need for the producer of this movie, Samili Nnamdi, to address this deficiency and prioritize enhancing the visual clarity and resolution of future productions. More so guys, the film's transitioning between scenes is another area of concern. I was dissatisfied with the abrupt and disjointed shifts. Rather than facilitating a seamless flow of storytelling, the transitions came across as the work of an amateur, reminiscent of a low-budget production, lacking in finesse. Now, this critical feedback underscores the importance of refining the editing process to ensure smoother transitions to enhance the overall coherence and continuity of a narrative. Furthermore, guys, I have issues with certain plot twists that strained the credibility and failed to resonate with the established narrative framework. One of such examples is the revelation of the close familial relationship between Tana and Jenny, which raised questions regarding the believability of their purported bond. Given their supposed closeness, it seemed implausible that Jenny had never encountered Tana's husband or daughter prior to the events of the film, especially considering Tana's active presence on social media and the closeness of Tana and Jenny, which was sold to us. Not even a picture. It is very impossible that Jenny would never have seen not even a picture of her close cousin's husband and daughter. Unbelievable. The lack of consistency in this regard undermined the credibility of the storyline and left me feeling perplexed and dissatisfied. Despite Tana's purported closeness to Jenny, it is not possible that Tana wouldn't have shown Jenny a picture of her husband and daughter in real sense. This oversight not only detracted from the authenticity of the portrayal, but also raised doubts about the coherence of the film's narrative. Guys, the critique of this film extends beyond technical aspects to include concerns regarding pacing, emotional depth, character development, and overall viewer's satisfaction. One prominent observation is the perceived rush in the storyline, resulting in a lack of emotional resonance and depth in the acting performances. I am very disappointed over the film's failure to evoke genuine emotions or establish a meaningful connection with the characters, and I attribute this deficiency to inadequate character development and hurried narrative pacing. The rushed nature of this film's storytelling is evident in its failure to explore the complexities of its characters and their relationships. As a result, I found it challenging to invest emotionally in the character's journey, feeling detached and disengaged from their experiences. This lack of emotional depth compromised the overall impact of the performances, leaving me feeling underwhelmed and disconnected from the film's unfolding narrative. Furthermore, guys, the film's poor character development contributed to the overall sense of dissatisfaction among viewers. Characters appeared one-dimensional and lacking in depth, with their motivations and inner conflicts remaining largely unexplored. This shallow characterization prevented me as a viewer from forging meaningful connections with the characters, rendering their experiences and struggles feel inconsequential and unengaging. Additionally, the film's ending failed to provide a satisfying resolution to the narrative, leaving me as a viewer feeling dissatisfied and unfulfilled. Rather than delivering a compelling and cathartic conclusion, the ending felt abrupt and unsatisfactory. Honestly, I was left unsatisfied and disappointed. Guys, I endured through this film. I did not enjoy it at all, and the only reason that I endured this film was because of MAURICE, Sam, and SONIA UCHE, which at the end of the day amounted to nothing. In essence, guys, the shortcomings of Turning Tides, the movie, were manifold, encompassing issues with pacing, emotional depth, character development, technicalities, and narrative resolution. While the presence of talented actors like MAURICE, Sam, and SONIA UCHE may have initially piqued viewers' interest, the film ultimately failed to deliver a captivating and compelling cinematic experience. In light of these criticisms, it is evident that Turning Tides fell short of delivering a seamless and compelling cinematic experience. Moving forward, it is imperative for the filmmakers to heed these critiques and prioritize improvements in these key areas, such as camera quality, scene transitions, character development, and narrative consistency. By addressing these shortcomings and striving for greater coherence and authenticity, future productions can aspire to achieve a higher standard of quality and resonance with audiences. On this note, I drop my mic. Thanks for clicking to watch, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I encourage you all to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so that you would not miss any of our future uploads. Your support means the world to us, so please like and share our videos and do not hesitate to leave your thoughts and feedback in the comment section. Together, let us continue to grow and foster a vibrant community around our shared passion for film and entertainment. Thank you all for your continued support. See you all in the next episode.